Hi, this is Mike with Ask Tractor Mike Q&A. Glenn from Florida wrote me that he just bought his second tractor and the dealership told him that they couldn't put fluid in the tires because it might damage the wheel bearings. And instead they recommended wheel weights, and he wanted my opinion on that. Other dealers he talked to said that fluid in the tires is fine. Well, first off, let's talk about ballast, either in the tires or as wheel weights or whatever. Uh, Technically, yeah, any ballast you put on a tractor is gonna cause a little bit of stress to the wheel bearings, but they're designed for that. If you look in the owner's manual, the manufacturer will tell you you need proper ballast to keep the tractor stable, to maximize your lift capacity and so on. So yeah, it does add to bearing wear, but on most tractors, if you put the right amount of ballast, you'll never fail a wheel bearing. The only time I've ever known ballast to fail a wheel bearing, we had one customer where I worked at the dealership that loved ballast, and he had some pretty steep hills that he was going on. He put fluid in his tires, he put weight on the wheels, and then he put weight every place he could hang it on the tractor, and he did eventually fail a wheel bearing. So it can be done, but normally if you're just using a normal amount of weight, you're not going to fail a wheel bearing, and I wouldn't even worry about it. I don't understand where the dealer thinks that wheel weights are going to cause less stress on wheel bearings than fluid in the tires. In my mind, that's backwards, but I think we've got a profit motive going here. The dealer can charge you for weights to put on the wheels. It's going to be hard to charge you for water. Now, Glenn is in Florida, so putting water in the tires is not a problem. It doesn't freeze down there. But a couple of things I want to talk to you about. If you live in the Midwest or anywhere it freezes, you put straight water in, and you could have big problems blowing up your tires with water. So you want to put, I hate the old calcium chloride we all used to use because it's caustic. There's some antifreeze type solutions that work okay. The best thing is beet pulp or beet juice. Beet juice is a natural product. It won't harm animals. It won't hurt the environment. That's my favorite. It's not available in all areas, and it's a little bit expensive, but it does way more than antifreeze, so you get more weight for your money in your tires. If you, the one thing I want to tell you, if you buy a used tractor and it comes from the south and you live in the northern part of the U.S. and it has some kind of fluid in the tires, check to make sure that's not straight water, because they do that down there and they get by with it just fine. And here, that would not work. But I think what we've got going here, Glenn, is a recommendation based on profit. They can't charge you for water, and they can for wheel weights. And I'd go ahead, if you want to put fluid in those tires, put in those tires, and you'll be fine. And don't worry about it. And I'd be a little leery of this dealer from now on, because I think he's trying to get in your back pocket. Thanks for watching my videos.